Hello, beloved. I want to thank you so much for coming back to my channel today. If today is your first time, I do want to welcome you. On today's episode, we will be making a very popular Ghanaian street snack called Poloo. The making is very simple and the ingredients are very simple, okay? So here we have 4 cups of all-purpose flour. We are going to mix it with this 14 ounce of sweetened coconut flakes, which is the entire bag. This recipe is also called coconut biscuit, okay? We will be mixing it with 1 large egg, 2/3 cups of sugar. Instead of water, I want to use this coconut milk. It makes the texture very rich, and that is why I'm using the milk instead of water. I'll be using nutmeg. You will probably use a tablespoon of that. Here I have a teaspoon of baking soda, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, and a teaspoon of salt. So if you're interested in learning how to make this wonderful recipe, please stay tuned and we'll take it step by step. May God richly bless you for coming by today. I love you so much with the precious love of God. Remember that life without Jesus Christ is lifeless. Should you have any questions, please do not forget to leave them down below for me, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Remain blessed. Stay tuned. Thank you for coming by. Bye-bye. And mix our dry ingredients. The baking soda, the baking powder, the salt, and the nutmeg. And let's simply mix all of these together. Now we can go ahead and mix the sugar with it. Let's go ahead and pour in the coconut flakes. Now let's add our wet ingredients. So this is the 1 large egg, and then the coconut milk. We will mix it gradually until it's completely mixed together. At this point, you can choose to use your hands. So just go ahead and wash your hands if you need to, and then use your hand to mix it. I think it's much easier that way. So if you find your mixture to be a bit too sticky, you can just sprinkle a little bit of flour and continue to mix it all together, mix it in. And it should look something like this, okay? Very stiff. Shouldn't be too soft. Okay? Alright, so we are going to start rolling it, cut it into the whatever shape that you like. I will go with a diamond shape, and then we can either start frying them or baking them. So let's start rolling our biscuit. You don't want the rolling dough to be too thin. It must have a little density to it, not too flat. gonna cut them into the diamond shapes. Sprinkle a little bit of flour on it if you find it to be too sticky, okay? So the density should look like this, not too flat, okay? I'll show you one last time before I go on and do that. I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of flour on it. Cut it into whatever shapes that you like. So I'm gonna come back and show you the final result. Hi everyone, so I have finished cutting all the dough, and as you can see, some few tips before you start frying your biscuit. Because I use coconut milk instead of water, the dough tended to be very rich, so do not be afraid to dust the dough with flour as much as you can to make sure that it has a very stiff consistency like this, okay? Don't be afraid, because when you fry it, it's gonna be crispy, okay? So let's go ahead and start frying them. It looks like our oil is hot enough to start frying. Let's drop them inside the oil. When you feel like it's golden brownish on one side, turn it to the other side. Okay? Doesn't it look beautiful? And oh, the aroma, the coconut smells so good. So let's give it about 2 minutes and then we can scoop it out of the oil. Smells so good. It looks like our polo is ready. We can scoop it out right now. Look at that.